Everyone, do you ever feel like there's more for you in life than what you're currently experiencing? I know there are a lot of you that feel that way. Pursuing your authentic life is the focus of Justin Castelli's Keep Pursuing series. Justin joining us this morning to share more. What is this series? How can you get involved, and what if you can? Let's talk about this. Good to see you. It's been a while.
Good to see you as well, I know.
I'm so excited when you came in. You make me smile. So I'm glad you're here. The Keep Pursuing series. First of all, what is it and how did it come to be?
It is a series of 5 talks, 5 independent talks. So there's no cliffhanger to bring you back. And each talk stands on its own, but completes a series. And there's a saying that I wrote about last week that Confucius said that we have 2 lives. The second begins when we realize we have 1. The goal for the series is to help more people realize that one life sooner. So you mentioned the authentic life. A lot of us live lives of, we've been sent down this path by parents, teachers, society, and we realize, it's not really what we want to do. And sometimes we have to have a wake-up call for that to change the path that we're on. And I want the Keep Pursuing series to be a wake-up call for at least one person, sending them down the path of living the life they really want to live versus the life they might be forced to live.
I have a feeling that this happened to you.
It did.
And that's kind of why when you were being authentic or you understand something, you want everybody to experience what you have.
Exactly. And the beauty of the series and just everything, this in general, this message is it can meet people wherever they're at. So this could be a drastic life change, it could be a minor change, or it could be confirmation of the path that you're on right now is the path that you're supposed to be on.
Okay, so we're having these, some of the focus on the talks right here. I like this one too because we talked a little bit about this yesterday with a mental health expert, if you will, on people that kind of bully themselves. This is another way to look at it on regaining control of your mind because a lot of people know that your mind is powerful, but they have no idea how to regain control of it.
Right. Your thoughts create your reality. And you can't create a change in your life if you don't believe that it can happen. And it all starts with your mind. How you talk to yourself, what you believe, and that even spirals out to the content you consume, the people that you're around. That influences your mind, which then influences the path that you go down.
What do you want attendees to expect? How do they get involved? Are they doing this virtually? Are they coming to a place? How does it work?
So these are all going to be held at my local coffee shop. So shout out to Tristan and Jeremy at Geist Coffee. I go there all the time with my family. But it'll be Wednesdays beginning next week, so it'll be the 25th, it'll be the 8th of November, the 15th of November, the 29th of November, and the 6th. In person, there's 25 free tickets, so they're free. You can go to my website, justincastelli.io/keep-pursuing-series to get your free ticket. And while you're there, there'll be 30 to 45 minutes of a talk, hopefully some time for some engagement at the end. But what I would hope people would come to is with an open mind, and then just considering the fact that there might be more for you out there and you might already know that and that you can in fact kind of go after.
I love this too because a lot of people now and maybe too when COVID hit or maybe just as we kind of get further on in our lives in the world, how we used to be a community, how we used to stop by someone's front porch, how you used to take a walk in the neighborhood, people like, hey, come on in. This is kind of like that where you're saying, come into my little coffee shop, let's just meet together and make a relationship, a connection.
Exactly. I want these to be small so it's intimate so that we can have more conversation and just the energy of it will be different. But it's kind of funny the way this came really to be was I'm a big hip hop fan. And as I realized that people's values and their dollars don't always align in the work that I do as a financial advisor, I thought about my favorite artists and they didn't wait for the industry to find them. They didn't wait for the record labels to come to them, and I want to do more public speaking. So why not create my own speaking series, do it on my own terms, on the topics that I want, and then that series itself, in addition to the message, can hopefully inspire people. So if the message doesn't resonate, then maybe the fact that I was able to come up with this idea, find a location, find myself on the news to tell people about it, shows anybody that if there's something that you want to do, you can actually go do it if it's something that's really important to you.
I'm out of time, but I have to know who's your favorite artist.
Ooh, favorite artist? I'll have to go Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole as a tie.
Okay, I'm like, because you said it, we gotta know. For more information about the Keep Pursuing series, fox59.com/links.